But if I have to read it in a book, I don't remember. So in 2 weeks, I'm completely forgot what I read. So, but that's going to be the reality. That's going to happen to you guys, right? It's here. It's just whether you go first or you are the lagger. And by then, your business gone because everybody has overtaken with AI and you cannot do no more business. And that's the problem. Businesses need to look at AI because your neighbor, your competition is going to eat your lunch because it augments them 10 times more than you are if you don't use it, right? And all of a sudden your business is over. You can most probably can take over Douglas Elliman if you want to. I'm not kidding you. If you build it correctly, you can wipe out the real estate market with an AI agent. It's not one. It can be a million, right? It's universal anywhere,
Right. So it's interesting because going back to what we said, it's like Russia, China, and U.S. are all heavily invested in AI, right? Russia, kind of less, but
China is ahead of us by far.
China's ahead of us by far.
By far.
Now explain that.
Well, I was in 1998. I was in classes in MIT exactly about AI, and the assessment from the MIT class that in 1998, by the year 2000, China will surpass us in AI.
2000.
2020. I'm sorry.
2000.
2020. Because I was taking the class. If you see my profile, I was taking the first class at MIT in 2016, I think. Yeah. And that's what they told me. I was like, wow. And you can see in the products they're producing.
Isn't that kind of...
That's scary, right?
That's scary, no?
I think simple example. Yeah. What happened with the Chinese LLM?
DeepSeek.
It's using less GPUs. It's way, way, way cheaper. And it's as good.
But then we go back to the fact that being as good doesn't really matter if you're not as popular, no?
Well, when you're cheap, you become very popular.
Okay.
Yeah. You think about it.
Our business is using DeepSeek?
Premium. Oh, yeah. It's open source. It's free. It's dangerous because you don't know how you are trained. Again, you can be trained with injection, and at one point it goes crazy.
It's dangerous because...
Super dangerous. That's why we don't have Huawei here in the United States.
What's what?
Huawei. You never heard of Huawei?
Never.
Huawei produces the routers and the switches and all the equipment to handle 5G and 6G. And it's Chinese and have backdoors. So imagine you put this here and you're having a conversation to the White House, right? And they're listening to you. That's the problem with Huawei. Same thing with DeepSeek. You don't know. It's not trained with clean, good data.
Can we make it illegal?
It's open source.
But we can't ban the website?
It's open source.
So what does that mean?
You can collect the open source and build it yourself and call it XYZ and you don't know it's OpenSeek.
But if I search in DeepSeek on the computer, it pops up.
Yeah.
So why can't the U.S. government say...
Well, it's open source, meaning you can go to GitHub, pull out all the APIs and all the programming language and build your own little container with a DeepSeek core. And you don't know it's DeepSeek because your website is XYZ.
But can't you have an AI verify that, hey, look, this thing is exactly DeepSeek?
I'm sure there's something like that. I can answer that. I'm sure there is. But that I don't have an answer. I'm sure there should be. Right. Yeah, but it's not that easy because they're saying they're looking at plagiarism. I'm in the university. I went back to university to get my master's, and I get marked as plagiarism a paper I wrote myself. And it's like, so the tools they're using are not accurate. They cannot truly detect. I said to a professor, I wrote that article. How can AI tell me It's plagiarism if I wrote it.
And what happened?
He said it must be an error because I showed him the paper I wrote.
And why was it marked as plagiarism? Yeah.
Maybe it read my paper somewhere else, right? And that's how I marked it. But again, AI is not infallible. It's not yet. Blockchain makes it infallible. Blockchain makes it guaranteed that what is there because blockchain, like crypto, is crypto is a blockchain child. I don't know if you knew that. Blockchain is the universe, crypto is the planet. Blockchain is the architecture that defines crypto. So the protection crypto has, smart contracts have the same protection, right? So it's the only way you can guarantee it for now that that's clean, good data, clean, good contract, clean, good video, clean, good whatever, because blockchain can do that. And AI, with the advent of AI, that has become a reality 100%. Before you had to code by hand.
So China's ahead of us.
Yeah.
And what type of implications can that?
So with AI, you have logarithmic growth. You're not arithmetic growth. So look at the cars that are coming. Have you seen the cars they're coming with?
The cars?
The cars, their vehicles.
No.
You haven't seen the kind of vehicle they're coming with? The new electric vehicles they have, they're 10 times better than Tesla, and they cost a third of the cost of Tesla. AI is doing that.
AI.
Yeah, they design the cars with AI. You can do designs that you could never do by humans with AI. Yeah, so all that technology gets augmented
And we
with
can't
AI.
do that here?
Yeah, but China is ordering everybody to do it. Here we have separate companies. We cannot order everybody to do it at the same time. China has the opportunity to have this massive group of talent, human talent cloud, that the Chinese governments tells around what to do. We don't have that here. You see what I mean? So we have that disadvantage there.
Right.
Yeah, militarily, that's a disadvantage for us because we're not cohesive. China is. Oh, by force or no force, it is. Right? The whole society is run by AI. You have a credit record, and your whole credit record is managed by AI. It decides whether you attend to schools or it's crazy. You have to read what they have under AI in China. It's amazing, but it's crazy too. So much Big Brother watching. It's not. You never knew that?
No, I knew about the Big Brother watching for sure.
Put China credit records and AI. The whole life of every Chinese citizen is already designed. What's going to happen because AI is defining that with your credit record.
But isn't that why they have such a population crisis? Because of the lack of birth rate over there.
I don't know if that's related. They used to have one kid per couple. Now they open that up to 2 kids, I guess. But you know what happens then? You become, I want you to watch a movie that answers that. And please, everybody, if sees this, it's called Idiocracy. So Idiocracy is about what you just described. There's two groups of people: the idiots and the smart ones. The smart ones decide to go for a profession, and when they're 40, 50, they cannot have no more kids, so they don't have no more kids and they die. But the idiots, they reproduce like crazy. So eventually the population is populated by idiots and not the smart guys, because the smart guys have no more kids. So it's the future of what AI, it's a comedy about the future AI, what it can do. Idiocracy. I love my... the other day I saw it because I want to see it. It reminded me of what you just said. So.
But isn't China having a type of population?
Yeah. But how many billions are they compared to us? Even the decrease, they're like, 10, 20 times
and the
more?
quality of life.
Yeah.
Right.
So
how and all the brother watching, right? It's kind of the government having overstepped.
Yeah, they oversight everything you do, how much money you do, what industry you're going to be on. They have a lot of control. You have to look at it. I'm going to send you there was a mega documentary on that AI in China in the work in this credit system they have. They put AI China and credit system, you'll find it. So
So how far behind is the U.S. in terms to China? You don't
I
know.
don't know, 5 years.
5 years.
I don't know, 10 years. I don't know. AI changed it changed. Gartner used to have this hype cycle. It's how they project that technology adoption. It's the hype cycle. It means, oh, the technology, they have the trough dissolution and it says, oh, that technology is really not doing well. And then they have that trough of enlightenment and production. So it says, oh my God, I figure out now how can really make money in technology. So it's a cycle like that, right? So they used to project that and have at times and very accurate. With AI, all bets are off. So things that used to be 10 years now are 2 years. Things that used to be 15 years now are 1 year. So all these, because AI produces this augmentation, so it augments technologies, research, augments everything. So things that used to take longer now are going to take less because the knowledge is getting accumulated by AI. AI is going to help you solve those problems, right? Whether it's chemistry or AI itself or what's quantum computer, whatever, it knows all of it. So
So that's when it's like, how about all the other countries in Africa and in South America? And
it's funny. I want to go in Ecuador and train AI there and do classes like the ones.
so will they be? How are they in terms of AI?
They are behind. United States is way ahead. So if you go to South America, they're behind. You go to Europe, they're behind. What we're doing right now, we're ahead. And there's a group.
Europe is behind.
Yeah. My wife's from Germany.
How? So they haven't invested in it.
No, they invested, but the GDPR has restrictions, has all these regulation stifles the movement, right, of adoption because they say, well, you said AI is bad. Yeah, GDPR, it's the problem.
I didn't say
No, but that's how people in different places because of lack of knowledge. I have a lady from Africa that handles universities all over Africa, and she's talking to me because she wants to adopt AI, and I've been trying to put Miami-Dade College. So yeah, there's a huge need of learning AI, and we are in that. Right now, 0.001% of the population is learning AI because the rest is not getting the training we need to. And Miami-Dade is doing a wonderful job because they got funded by the NSF, National Science Foundation. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So Miami-Dade is the biggest college.
It's the largest university in campus-wise because there's online universities. I'm talking campus-wise. There are about 160,000 students. Yeah, and they have, I forgot how many campuses. When I was there, I had Homestead, I got Kenda, I had Indo-Americano, now I think Dr. Padron's campus. They have Doral, they have Wolfson, they have North Campus. That was it. Now they have, 10? Oh, medical campus too.
But is this your first AI clinic?
Yeah. No, this is my second one. The first one I took, and I said, it's great. The second one, I'm trying to learn more. I want to create this, I would say, executive classes. So it goes directly to the core executive teams for large companies, and I want to add core as part of that. So enterprise architecture. That Miami-Dade is not teaching enterprise.
So how many people are currently studying AI?
In Miami-Dade College?
No, in the world.
I don't know.
You said a number, didn't you?
No, we're 0.01, most 0.1 in the world, right? If the population, you take the population, what's studying AI at the level we're doing it, it's 0.01, right? Because it's new. It's in Miami. Miami-Dade College is leading, right? It's leading university.
Oh, really?
It's leading. When I was with them, we were ahead of everybody else. My technology, I was ahead. FIU was coming to talk to me. University of Miami was coming to talk to me.
Because AI is not about replacing; it's about augmentation.
Augmentation.
And
yeah.
people, don't really understand that, no?
No, they see it as a bad thing. But you as an executive, an owner of a company, 300 employees, you can basically multiply those 300 employees by 10 if you use AI, or by 5. Then you have more capability of
But
doing
I thought
things.
everybody was doing this.
Well, it's becoming popular here in the United States, right? Go to South America, it's not popular. Go to Europe, certain areas in Europe, oh, it's the devil. So, so exactly, and that's what the problem is.
Well, because
People,
America's very entrepreneurial versus.
and you have money to provide education. I mean, Miami-Dade College, we're doing all these AI clinics.
So
for
it's
free.
it's new, even though it started in the 1950s, right? It's very this advancement. I've always wanted to ask this question because AI has been around for.
Forever, yeah.
But what was the break that said, you know?
ChatGPT. It's like, think about the internet. What was the break in internet? You remember Mozilla? You ever use Mozilla?
No.
Okay, you're too young. So Mozilla is the open AI of that time. So Mozilla was this graphical web interface, was amazing and went like wildfire. Every company and moment came out, they adopted it. It was like instant. And that's kind of what happened to OpenAI. It's, you don't say no more Google it. I said, ChatGPT it. Yeah, Google's done in search. Because now ChatGPT for me.
But you're saying that nobody is actually studying it; they're just using it.
No, I didn't say start. There's few universities that are studying it, that are teaching it. Like Miami-Dade College just released the first, out of that all universities in the United States, think about that. They're the third university released a bachelor's degree in AI. Third. All universities have it. It is the third university, right? For me to get AI training, I have to go to MIT. I have to search where I will go to train. 2016, I started at MIT because I didn't have other places where I can get it better. Now I'm getting my master's. I want to complete the master's online, and there's not many places. So I had to go to Colorado State University. It has a master's that's online only. Because MIT wanted in presence, Miami-Dade wanted me in presence, but this bachelor's, I want a master's,
Right.
So for me, being virtual is very important. So I can study for the university at 3 o'clock in the morning if I want to. Yeah.
What's so crazy is that I only knew about ChatGPT, right, a few months ago, and now an AI clinic opened me up to all this.
Open your eyes, right? You're a filmographer. What you can do with VO3 and what you can do with prompting. I mean, it changes your perception 100%. It opens your eyes.
But I feel so blessed because a lot of people don't have this.
Yeah. That it's funny.
Because you just told me about Grok. I didn't know about it.
But and that's the beauty of clinics.
Because what you have is the consultation companies hiding this from the people. Right?
Yeah.
Because
And I do that every day. I can ask you about something about film, and you must put it. That's my domain knowledge. Filmography is your domain knowledge. And the beauty of bringing in presential the classes, it does that exchange of knowledge, right? Because you may know filmography, I know what I know. Yeah. So, and that helps that work to learn program, right? That community helps also learning. Because now you have a person, you can say, can I do that? Can I do that? The MIT classes were beautiful because they have 100 students, but I had the Philips CTO in my class. Or I had the guy that ran the space program here in the NASA in my class. And I was like, I can ask questions to these people. I was like, whoa, this is too cool. So that community, that Miami-Dade clinics are doing that kind of community, tying very important people, because the people who go there are not the students. You notice that. They're professors, owners, or founders. Yeah? They're CEOs, CXOs, founders, professors. That's who you find there. You don't find the regular student there because, yeah, we would like to see the regular student there. But eventually that class is going to be $2,500. I was talking about that. It has to be more price. $450 really is ridiculous, right? They were given for free at one point. And the first class was free. But that class has so much value. Jose Fernandez Calvo, that put the class together, professor, did a phenomenal job. He I take my hat to him. He's great.
Well, I won't take too much of your time. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hopefully we'll speak again soon.
Listen, I couldn't thank you more for the opportunity. I want this thing to happen. It's my passion. Nebulae has been a work of 40 years. And I would like, before I die, I had cancer 3 times.
Oh,
Before I
wow.
die, I would like to have something I can give humanity, and that's what I did.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.